Hello and welcome to my kitchen. In this video, I'm going to show you how I make granola at home. And this granola is so good with some Greek yogurt and fresh fruit, or you can have it with milk as well. And I'm going to show you my basic recipe today, and you can customize it as you like. So let's get cooking. You'll need 3 cups of jumbo rolled oats, and I definitely recommend the jumbo rolled oats because I think the texture comes out much nicer. 1 cup of coconut flakes, and you can use fresh coconut. I have some dried coconut flakes here, but make sure it is unsweetened. 1 cup of mixed chopped up nuts, like I have almonds, cashews and walnuts here. You can use whichever nuts you like, or you can switch out some of the nuts for raisins, but don't add it while we're baking it. We'll add the raisins at the end if you want to add them. 1 teaspoon of powdered cinnamon, a half a teaspoon of salt, a 1/4 cup of maple syrup, and you can add more if you like, but I think a 1/4 cup is just enough. A 1/4 cup of melted coconut oil, and I'll be adding 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence. The first thing to do is to preheat your oven to 165 degrees Celsius. And then the next step is very easy. You're basically going to mix up all the ingredients in your baking tray and just mix it up with your hands so that it's very well combined. Now you don't need to line your tray. You can just put it in the tray directly. If you want to, you can put it on some parchment paper, but I find it's okay on the tray. And make sure you put in your oats first, and then the coconut flakes and the nuts, and then sprinkle all the remaining ingredients on top of that. Oh my goodness, and you can smell that it is so good. It's just, can't wait to eat this. So once it's all mixed up, your oven's probably preheated, and we're gonna just go ahead and pop this in the oven and bake it for 20 minutes, and then give it a good stir, and then put it back in the oven and bake it for between 5 to 10 minutes. And at that point, you're gonna have to check it, because ovens do vary, and you want it to be a nice golden brown color. You don't want it to burn. So let's go ahead and put this in the oven. So I've put mine on the top rack, and we're gonna bake it for 20 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes, starting now.
Alexa, stop. Okay, so my 20-minute timer is done, and I'm just gonna give it a stir. So you can see my edges have gone brown, and that's what happens. The edges go brown quicker than the middle does, so you want to make sure that you mix it up really well. Okay, and now I'm going to put it back in the oven, I'd say for 10 minutes, and then check it, and then if I need to put it in for another few minutes, I'll put it in again. Okay, so I ended up checking this at another 7 minutes, and it looks done to me. It's quite brown and toasty, and so I'm going to remove it from the oven. So you can see that it's nice and golden brown, slightly more brown at the edges, and my coconut is toasted up really well. So just give it a stir, and at this point now, I'm just going to let it cool and just really crisp up really nicely. So once it's cool, it's going to be really nice and crisp. All right, so my granola's been cooling on the counter in the tray for a good 15 to 20 minutes, and it's wonderfully crispy. My whole house smells like I've been baking cookies or something. It smells so good. And you can hear the crispiness of the granola. So now the only thing left to do is to put it into an airtight container so that you can enjoy it for breakfast at any time. So this amount makes 1.5 jars worth of granola, and trust me, you're not going to have any go to waste because it is really, really delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and join me again soon for some more cooking inspiration. So good. Tastes like a dessert.